Growing older is something none of us can avoid. The years go by, and before we know it, we find ourselves in a new stage of life, old age. For many, this is supposed to be a time of peace, relaxation, and wisdom. A time when we can finally rest, spend moments with loved ones, and enjoy the fruits of everything we worked for during our younger years. But sadly, for some people, old age becomes a period of suffering, not because of bad luck or fate, but because of avoidable mistakes that they or those around them often make. In this episode, we will talk about 5 common mistakes that make old age difficult and painful. More importantly, we'll also talk about the simple but powerful solutions that can help seniors avoid these traps and live a more meaningful, happy, and healthy life. So if you are a senior yourself, or you have parents, grandparents, or loved ones in their later years, listen closely. These lessons can change not only your own life, but also the lives of the people you care about. And before we dive in, I'd like to gently remind you, if you find this podcast helpful, please consider liking it, sharing it with others, and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps spread important messages like this to more seniors who might need them. Mistake number 1. Ignoring health and neglecting prevention. One of the most common mistakes many people make, not just in old age but even earlier in life, is neglecting their health. When we are younger and feel strong, we often take our bodies for granted. We eat what we want, we skip exercise, and we tell ourselves, "I feel fine, so why should I go to the doctor?" But the truth is, neglecting regular checkups, refusing to build healthy routines, and ignoring warning signs are choices that can have serious consequences later on. When old age arrives, the body is not as strong as it used to be. Small problems can turn into chronic illnesses, and chronic illnesses can suddenly become life-threatening. Diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart problems, or even simple joint pain, they don't show up overnight. They build slowly over time, often in silence, and by the time they appear clearly, it can be too late to fully prevent them. The solution is not complicated, but it requires consistency. Seniors should schedule regular health checkups, at least once or twice a year, even if they feel fine. Gentle exercise like walking, light stretching, or even dancing to music at home can make a big difference. Eating a balanced diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and proteins, while avoiding too much sugar or processed food, keeps the body fueled and strong. And perhaps most importantly, good sleep. 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep gives the body time to heal and recharge. Taking care of your health does not mean you are weak. It means you are wise. Prevention is always easier and less painful than treatment. Remember this: health is the foundation of happiness in old age. Without health, it becomes very hard to enjoy life. Mistake number 2. Falling into loneliness and isolation. Another silent danger that makes old age miserable is loneliness. Many seniors find themselves alone, not because they want to be, but because life circumstances push them into isolation. Children grow up, become busy with their own lives, and sometimes live far away. Friends and peers may pass away, leaving empty chairs and quiet rooms. And before long, seniors can feel invisible, forgotten, and disconnected from the world. Loneliness is more than just an emotion. It is a health risk. Studies have shown that social isolation increases the risk of depression, anxiety, memory loss, and even heart disease. The human heart and mind are not designed to live in silence. We need connection, laughter, and conversation to stay alive inside. The solution is to make connection a priority. Seniors should maintain relationships with family, neighbors, and community groups. Joining a club, attending a senior center, or participating in local activities can bring back a sense of belonging. Even simple hobbies like gardening, singing, or volunteering can open doors to new friendships. And in today's world, technology offers tools like video calls, social media, or messaging apps that can keep people connected across distances. Loneliness is not solved by waiting for others to come to you. It is solved by taking small steps to reach out. Sometimes making the first move, calling an old friend, inviting someone for tea, or saying hello to a neighbor, can start a chain of warmth that grows into lasting support. So, if you're listening now and you often feel lonely, take this as a reminder. You are not forgotten, you are not useless, and the world still needs your presence. Reach out, connect, and rediscover the joy of human bonds. Mistake number 3. Refusing to adapt and staying stuck in the past. Another mistake that brings suffering in old age is holding on too tightly to the past and refusing to adapt to change. Life is always moving forward. Society, technology, and culture never stop evolving. But some seniors, instead of adjusting, choose to resist change. They say things like, "In my time we never did it this way," or, "I don't need to learn these new gadgets." This kind of rigid thinking creates frustration and disconnect. When seniors resist technology, they lose chances to stay in touch with family. When they refuse new ways of living, they miss out on opportunities to enjoy life in modern times. Most importantly, this stubbornness often creates conflict with younger generations, making seniors feel even more out of place. The solution is simple: stay curious. Open your mind to learning something new no matter your age. Try using a smartphone to make video calls with your grandchildren. Learn a small new skill like sending messages or looking up information online. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Children and grandchildren are often happy to teach. Flexibility is not weakness. It is strength. A tree that bends with the wind survives the storm, while a rigid tree breaks. By being open, adaptable, and willing to change, seniors can continue to grow and feel connected to the world around them. Mistake number 4: living in regret and focusing too much on the past. Many seniors spend their days looking back on life with regret. They say, "I should have done this," or "I wish I hadn't done that." They compare themselves with others, feeling like they failed or missed their chance. Instead of enjoying the present moment, they let the weight of the past steal their peace. But regret is a thief. It steals joy from the present and blinds us to the beauty that still exists right in front of us. The truth is, no matter our age, we cannot go back and rewrite history. The only thing we can control is what we do today. The solution is acceptance. Practice gratitude for the blessings you still have: health, family, a roof over your head, the ability to breathe, walk, and think. Set small goals each day, like calling a loved one, reading a book, or simply sitting outside in the sunlight. By focusing on the present and appreciating small joys, life becomes lighter and more peaceful. It's never too late to live with meaning. Even if you are 70, 80, or 90 years old, you can still make today beautiful. Remember, happiness does not come from the past. It is created in the present moment. Mistake number 5: losing your sense of value and purpose. Perhaps the most painful mistake that makes old age miserable is losing the sense of value, the feeling that you still matter. Many seniors believe that once they retire or once their children no longer need them, their role in life is finished. This mindset leads to feelings of uselessness, sadness, and even depression. But the truth is, every human being, no matter the age, has value. Seniors hold wisdom, stories, and lessons that younger generations cannot find in books. The kindness, patience, and experience that come with age are treasures that the world still needs. The solution is to stay active in ways that bring meaning. This might be helping grandchildren with homework, sharing life lessons, volunteering at community centers, or even starting a new hobby that creates joy. Purpose doesn't always mean a big mission. Sometimes it's as simple as being a source of love and support for the people around you. When seniors embrace their role as teachers, mentors, and guides, they rediscover their importance. Life feels brighter because every day becomes an opportunity to contribute. Old age can be a time of joy, wisdom, and peace, or it can be a time of suffering and regret. The difference often lies in whether we avoid these 5 mistakes: neglecting health, falling into loneliness, refusing to adapt, living in regret, and losing our sense of value. By taking small but intentional steps, caring for our health, reaching out to others, staying flexible, focusing on the present, and embracing our role in life, we can transform old age into a golden season. If this message has touched you, I encourage you to share it with others. Maybe you know a parent, a friend, or a neighbor who needs to hear these words today. And if you'd like more content like this, guidance, encouragement, and wisdom for seniors, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your support means so much, and it helps us reach more people who can benefit from these messages. Thank you for listening. May your days ahead be filled with health, joy, and peace. And remember, it's never too late to make life beautiful.